um, we sat there for some more. Then my cousin wrote a note. It says, if you are tired, why don't you go to the canteen of the congressman, and then we wait there and have a drink and coffee, and hopefully this man Marcos, stops attacking the budget, so it will pass. And the president then wanted already the budget to be passed because the government was telling me you cannot spend money. So we went to the canteen of Congress. We were there. In fact, I was in the sleepers. I was not even in the shoes when I met Ferdinand. So I was in the sleepers. And so we were there. When Ferdinand came in, he says, but who is this woman? And so he told everybody. He went to the Speaker of the House, my cousin, and then says, oh no, this is not this one. And then he went to the former Speaker. He says, oh no, not this one. All the very prestigious guys in the no way, cannot. You are a playboy, not this girl, This is a nice girl for you, too nice a girl for you. So he asked one congressman who is not over there. So he says, can you introduce me? Oh, I will introduce you. I know she's Miss Romualdez. So I was finally introduced. And I did not even know this guy, Congressman Gonzalez. We met. And then he said, but it was very amusing because he said, oh, Miss Romualdez, you come from Leyte. I said, yes, but I come from the East. Because I knew, it was more known, it was nationally known that he had a girlfriend also in the West, Oh, immediately made like, I said, but I come from the East. I don't come from the West. Ooh, the president said, ooh, this woman knows East's intelligence. And of course, wanted to find out how tall I was. But I was really shorter than him, but every child I grew up for half an inch. So anyway, he half an hour after he said, Imelda, if you will marry me, he says, I'll marry you now. He says, I hope you will. And then I said, I was so shocked because that I had met him only for half an hour. And then he said, I said, I don't even know you from Adam. And so, but he told everybody, my goodness, I'm very much in love. I'm in love. I'm going to marry already. And everybody was all laughing at him because he was like crazy because he was very quiet. He would play around with girls and flirt, but he was really not the marrying kind. But he was dead set. He was 37 years old. So you're marrying? He said, oh, do you think you're marrying? Really? I'm going to get married. And then he said, and did the woman say yes already? Because, oh, that's not important. The important is I have decided that I will be married. But I did not hear that until later. And of course, he started writing me, follow me now and I'll follow you the rest of my life, which was the problem. That's not true. So, 11 days after, 4 days after he saw me, he never saw me. Then, the next day, because everybody knew about it, the president of the Philippines, Magsaysay, knew about it. And so, the next day, Marcos was attacking the budget again. So the president called up the speaker. He says, is the budget not yet out? No, this Marcos is hitting it still. He said, but I have news that your niece, your cousin, is Marcos is beholden with your cousin. Why don't you bring your cousin over to stop this guy? So the budget passed. True enough, I was in a party. I was fetched by the wife of the Speaker of the House and brought to Congress. Of course, the minute I came in, finito. Marcos sat down and no more. The budget passed the same night. And so everybody said that it was that night that Imelda saved the budget because it was a political maneuver from So, but the next day, Ferdinand tried to call the house. For 4 days, he could not get through the house. Then finally went to the speaker again. He said, "Hi, how can I get hold of Imelda?" He said, ceremony. And on Saturday, we went to the town hall for the official, because when he went to Baguio, he was already bringing along with him a judge. Just in case I said yes, I would sign the register. And so he was visiting me. The judge was in the car waiting, and a friend who was a newspaperman, Joe Guevara, but he could not express what he wanted. A very articulate man could not express what he wanted to say. This guy would, yeah, and he was so terrorized, and he was so nervous, and so it really came to finally I signed. I suppose it came in at the right time, because I was just so tired running away from men. It was